Hi guys, it's the Page Turners with Noreen here, and I'm here to do a book review on Cinder by Marissa Meyer. So this is part of the Nuna Chronicles series of books, and it's based in the fairy tale. So this book, the first book, is based in Cinderella, and the second book is based in Red Riding Hood, the third book is based in Rapunzel, and the fourth book is based on the fairy tale of Snow White. I really like this book. Surprisingly, I thought I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did. It is like the fairy tales, but it's with a twist. This is set in the future. It's got cyborgs and it's got androids. So it's a different kind of fairy tale. It's with a twist. It's more darker. And I really like the way she, if you read this book and you like it and you're going to read the other books, then you'll know how each story joins. So like right now I'm reading Scarlet, the second book, and the stuff that she's mentioned in this book, I can already see the connections that she's making in the second book. So it's really clever, I think, the way she's writing it, the way she's using these fairy tale characters to bring the plot together. And all in all, I really like this book. So in terms of the characters, the main girl obviously is Cinder. Her name is Cinder, and she's a cyborg, so she is human, but she's got half robotic parts on herself. She's got a robotic, well, she's got a metal arm and she's got a metal leg, hence this is kind of her leg. And it's quite, I like the way at the end, towards the end of the book, when obviously originally Cinderella loses her shoe, in this book she loses her leg. Some robotic sensors in her brain as well, so she's half human, half robotic, and it's due to a terrible accident, which I'm not going to reveal too much about the background of the story because I don't want to give anything away in case any of you are considering in reading this, because it comes as a shock in this book. I mean, there are some bits where you think, oh yeah, I kind of know when towards the end and when this big secret is unleashed, but just in case I don't want to reveal anything. But so yeah, Cinder is a cyborg, and she is living with her adopted parents. Her two stepsisters are quite, well, actually one of her stepsister is really mean to her, just like the original book. Her stepmother is mean to her as well, but the youngest stepsister of hers is her friend, which is surprising. I thought that was quite surprising, but it's a nice touch. At least she has someone that she can call a friend. I really liked Cinder. I thought she was really, really brave. I mean, she gets all these glances and stares where everyone in the public, they don't like androids or they don't like cyborgs. They think they're just a lower rank amongst the humans, and she's not treated nicely or fairly in the society. Oh, by the way, this is set in New Beijing, and each story in the series is set in a different country. So she's not treated nicely at all, and she's having a hard life, and she does want to be treated like a normal girl. She does want to, you know, go to the balls, wear gowns, be looked at nicely by guys, and be adored, but she doesn't have that, and you feel kind of sorry for her, but she still has a very, very strong backbone, and she just kind of goes on with life. And I thought she's a really, really strong character, and I really, really liked her. Another character is Aiko, which is a full-on android, a full-on robot. She is a servant-ish in their household, in Cinder's household. And the reason why I really liked her is because she acted, even though she was a robot, she had a different personality chip compared to all the other androids. And she was just like she acted like a normal friend to Cinder. Aside from her younger stepsister, Aiko is the only one that was actually there for Cinder, which is kind of sad because she's a robot, so there's not much that she can do. But she's still there for Cinder, and I really, really liked her. I think her personality was really cheeky, really bright, really lively, and just all on good. And obviously the other character is Kai, which is the prince, soon to be the emperor. I really, really liked him. I thought he was such a down-to-earth prince, down-to-earth guy. He doesn't act any stubborn or any like a spoiled brat like you'd think princes would. I really liked him. I thought him and Cinder made a very, very good match, and he just frustrated me when they didn't actually get together in this book, which I know, I mean, you know, it's leading up towards the end of the series. Yeah, I mean, but I really, really liked him. It frustrated me with the stuff that he was looking for is right in front of him. The stuff that he was looking for, the secrets that he wanted to reveal, the answer was right in front of him. The answer was Cinder, but he really wanted him to know her secrets. one in particular, but yeah, it's just, at the end of the book obviously you'll find out and it'll be magical. So in terms of the plot of the story, well, obviously it runs on the whole Cinderella story, but it's different. The villain, is not her stepmother. It is an evil witch, an evil queen-ish, but she's a Luna, and a Luna is this kind of type of species that lives on the moon planet. Yes, the moon is now a planet in this book, and it has inhabitants, it has people living there, and they're called Lunas, and they're magical people. They can control whatever you do, they can control how you feel, what you see. They're kind of bad. Yeah, they're so bad that they even sacrifice their own children if they don't have any magical powers, if they're a shell, because apparently they're dangerous to the lunar society, because one of the facts is that they can't be controlled by the Lunar Queen or by anyone who has lunar powers. Anyway, so the queen of this planet, Luna, Queen Elevana, she is the evil villain in this book, and she sets out to get married off to Prince Kai, who's soon to be king, because she wants to control Earth as well. And obviously Cinder gets in that way, and at the end of the book she's locked up in prison, but there's a way that she'll get out, obviously, and because I'm reading the second book, I know that she's escaped prison. But aside from that, this is a very, very good book. I'm not giving too much away because I don't want to spoil anyone who hasn't read this, because it is a big shock. Trust me, if any of you have not read this book or was kind of like me deliberating, oh, I don't know if I should read this, I've heard good things, I've heard bad things, don't. Just read it. Just really, really read it. Especially if you like the kind of whole fairy tale aspect, you'll definitely love this book. And I'm really, really excited to read. We'll finish off to read the second book, Scarlet, and to read the third book, Crest, which is coming out next year, February. God, so long. And the fourth book, no, that's coming out in 2015, I think. But yeah. All in all, I give this book a 4.0 out of 5 stars. This was an awesome read. I'm so glad to read it. So that was my review for Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Check out all the links down below, our Twitter, our Goodreads and our blogs where we do written reviews as well. Keep reading, stay awesome, and I'll see you soon. Bye!